Let's get it. Look, if you can hear me loud and clear, if you can hear me loud and clear, I need you to type clear in the chat. I need you to type clear in the chat. Type clear in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. I want to make sure we are good. If you can see me and everything is good, I need you to type clear in the chat. I need you to type clear in the chat. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. We about to get this thing started. I hope y'all ready. There we go. All right, cool. So y'all can see me, y'all can hear me. We are all good. Let's get it. Lord, let's get it. 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 All right, perfect. There we go. Y'all can see me. We are live. We are about to get into it. A few things that I need to just set the expectation really quick. I need you to give me the next 90 minutes of your time. If you can give me the next 90 minutes of your time, I need you to type commit in the chat because I'm going to give you powerful information where I'm going to show you how to go out there and get access to $250,000 in funding faster than your job could pay you, faster than you could save yourself. I'm going to show you how to not only get access to that capital, I'm going to show you how to deploy that capital to buy an already existing cash flowing business. All right. So I'm going to give you the exact blueprint, but I need your complete undivided attention. I don't want you scrolling on social media, multitasking. I don't want you picking up the phone. I need your undivided attention for the next 90 minutes. If I can get that, I need you to type commit in the chat. Because we know how to binge watch our favorite shows, right? We know how to gossip about things that don't serve us for hours on end. We can binge this information that's going to change everything about the next 6 or 7 months of this year. All right, Rod, I got your commitment. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Jeremy, I got your commitment. Monica, I got your commitment. Amari, I got your commitment. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. The second thing I want everybody to do is put legacy in the chat because this is not about you. The information I'm going to share with you is going to be powerful. I'm going to show you how to get access to 20,000, 30,000, 250,000. But that's the small component. What I really want to show you how to build wealth for your family. My goal is to show you how to truly build a legacy. So if you are ready to learn that, I need you to type legacy in the chat. I need you to type legacy in the chat. All right. So that's what I want to do. I want to get this thing going. Also, let me know where y'all coming in from. Let me know in the chat where are you coming in from so I can shout you out. I want to see where are we tapping in from and know what we got going on because it's important for us to understand who we have in the room. So drop it in the chat. We have Chicago in the building. There we go. San Fran in the building. VA in the building. Idaho in the building. And look, when you comment, make sure you comment and tag everyone. There's going to be two options where you could comment to host and panelists, and then you could comment to tag everyone. We want to make sure that everyone could see the engagement, all the communication that we do have. All right, so make sure we comment everyone when we are communicating and keeping that chat going. All right, so we are about to get this thing started. I hope you got your pen. I hope you got your pad. It is about to go down. All right. So let's jump right into it. Let me not waste any more time. Actually, put a 1 in the chat if you are familiar with me, which means you've purchased a course, program, mentorship. You've been a part of our community. You've been to one of our events, and you know the value that we provide. You know about the mailbox meetings. You know about Mogul Lifestyle. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't know anything about me. You like, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know him from a can of paint. I just seen an ad. Maybe I got a text message. You know what I'm saying? You just and you trying to figure out what's going on. You trying to figure out what's going on. All right. So I need you. I just want to make sure that I got a good idea of who is in the room, so I don't overshare about me. All right. I don't overshare if I don't need to. Um, All right, perfect. There we go. So we got some twos, a lot of twos. We got some ones, but all right, that's good. So for those of you that do not know me, I just want to quickly share my story. I'm not going to take up too much time on it, but I understand that it's super valuable for you to not only get the message, but also to understand the messenger. Because a lot of times we get information online, YouTube, Google, Instagram, and it's cool for us to get that information, but we also want to know that we're learning from somebody who has been where we've been, right? We want to know that we're learning from somebody that has come from a struggle that we have come from. All right. So I want to make sure that I break down that entire component for y'all. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, so for those of you that do not know me, my name is Ramel Newworlds. I am 32 years old, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, serial entrepreneur. My story is like anybody else. I come from poverty, welfare, food stamps, free lunch, you name it. I lived in a 3-bedroom apartment, living with 13 relatives. I literally slept with my grandmother till I was like 14 years old. So I'm no stranger to an underserved community. I'm no stranger to poverty. And the reason why I'm sharing that is because I'm going to break down a lot of my accolades and things I was able to accomplish. But I want you to know it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Somebody type finish in the chat. Somebody type finish in the chat. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. All right, so I've been able to acquire multiple businesses, right? But I am most known as the self-storage king. The reason why I am the self-storage king is because I've been able to master a hidden industry. We call it the best kept secret, and that is the self-storage business where we're able to make money in commercial real estate with no tenants, no trash, no toilets. Type me in the chat if you are currently investing in real estate right now. Type me in the chat. I just want to make sure I understand who I'm talking to, because a lot of us, we are in real estate, but we're dealing with tenants beating down our properties. They may be late. You getting phone calls middle of the night from property management, and you really just tired of it, and you ready to level up and make big profits without the hassle of tenants, trash, and toilets. All right, so I want to show you how to really level up and get that type of cash flow. And my mission on this call, my complete mission, is to teach entrepreneurs just like you how to buy already existing cash flowing businesses with no money down strategies. That's the cool thing about what I teach. I'm going to show you how you can do it creatively, financing your opportunities. And I've been able to build a $10 million self-storage business, raised over $50 million with my students to go buy acquisition, $20 million in family wealth. Thousands of students have been able to get into the 700 credit club, the 800 credit club. We got hundreds of students who've been making 6 figures, quitting their 9-to-5 job. And I want you to be next. If you are next, I want you to type I'm next in the chat. If you are next, I want you to type I'm next in the chat, because I just want to make it clear I'm not somebody that just popped up 2-3 years ago. I'm not a pandemicpreneur. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of that going on, but I've been doing this for over 10 plus years. And these are the receipts to show you. I'm a 2-time author. I have a nonprofit organization called the Mogul Foundation, where we actually provide scholarships to high school students to be able to afford and go to college. We put together tons of events, in-person masterminds, and more, just helping our community get to that next level. So I'm going to be very passionate as I share this information. So just don't confuse it with any type of aggression. Just know that it's because this information has changed my life. It has changed a lot of my students' lives, and I know it could change your life if you allow it. If you allow it. That's the big thing. I want you to type me in the chat if you're going to allow this information to change everything about your compensation this year. I want you to put that in the chat. And my goal for you today, as I said earlier, is to introduce you to the world of capital mastery. You will never go broke after you get this information I'm going to share with you today. You will never go broke. Because with the resources, no matter what happens, you can go back and get it. And I'm going to show you how you can get it within 90 days, whether you have good credit or bad credit, it don't matter. But I need to set this disclaimer really quick before I get into this information, because it's about to go down, y'all. It's about to go down. But this masterclass, this workshop is only for the action takers. This is not for the action talkers. I'm just going to be honest with you. If you are somebody that's pessimistic, if you are somebody that's always thinking it don't work, if you think everything is a scam, this is not for you, because I'm going to challenge everything you thought you knew about building wealth. These are for the people that's willing to take action fast. Somebody type fast in the chat. These are for the people that's motivated by results and they want to see the receipts. These are for the action takers, the wealth builders, and the wealth seekers. Just want to make it very clear, and I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I am not a CPA. Yes, I have financial advisors on my team, CPAs. I'm an expert at hiring experts, but myself, I am not. But what I will tell you is I'm a licensed mailbox millionaire. What I will tell you is that what I'm teaching you, I've done in my real life is not theory, and I'm gonna show you how. I went away to college. I graduated with my bachelor's in business management. I worked in corporate, so I have a good background when it comes to business overall and being a professional and being able to scale entrepreneurship. But the information is on me, but the execution is on you. Right? I want somebody to type execution in the chat because your level of success is going to be based upon your work ethic. It's going to be based upon your willingness to commit, your willingness to be able to stay in the process long enough to outlast the learning curve. It's based upon your motivation and your discipline. I don't want anybody to think that this is going to happen overnight. I will be lying to you if I say you will be a millionaire in 24 hours. You'll be a millionaire in 30 days. That's not the case. What I want to show you is how to build sustainable wealth over time. If you understand that, type understand in the chat. If you understand that, type understand in the chat. So to make we all be on the same page because it's about to heat up. I'm not even getting started yet. Because all it takes is one deal to change everything. Somebody type one deal in the chat, one piece of information, one relationship away, just one gym away, one workshop away, one phone call away, one networking event. All it takes is one to move the needle. Ask me how you know, Mogul. How do you know that all it takes is one? Because this is my real life. See, this was me on the left-hand side. As you see, I worked at Pepsi for 6 years in corporate. And when I was at corporate, I had a mindset that changed everything about how I operated, right? See, my dad told me something when I was very young. He said, never settle for a job because a job stands for just over broke. Somebody type just over broke in the chat. And he said the reason why it's just over broke because you are working 40 hours, 50 hours a week. But when they decide to let you go, the minute that you get sick, the minute that you are not able to produce at the capacity that they want, or they decide to change their business model, your entire livelihood can change. One stream of income is too close to none. So it's not about not starting with the job. He just said, don't end with the job. You need to have an exit plan. And what I want to share with you is your employee exit plan. All right? Type ready in the chat if you're ready for that. See, my dad said, look, because you have the mindset that it's not about starting, it's about not ending with the job. When you go into that office, I want you to think like this. You no longer work for them, they work for you. That changed everything. So when I walked into the office every single day, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., I said, I'm going to utilize the resources here to invest in me. I'm going to utilize my W-2s, my tax returns, my pay stubs to invest in my business. I'm going to utilize the experience here to learn sales, to learn marketing, to learn organizational structure, to learn human resources, to learn all of these things from a billion-dollar company to invest in me. A lot of times we have the resources in front of us. We just don't know how to utilize them. So what I did was this, right? Now, this is some game. I want you to write this down. I set up my business and I end up going online and set up my direct deposit to go into my business account. So every Thursday when I got paid at Pepsi, the money went into my business account. So it started to show business transactions. So all I needed to do is show the actual transaction history. Y'all following me, right? Type follow in the chat if you follow me. I would have the direct deposit from my job going to my business account, and then I apply for what is called bank statement funding. We go to fintech companies and they will approve you based upon your bank statements. They won't pull your credit or anything. They will strictly look at 90 days of bank statements. And I had 90 days of money going in from my job, and I was able to utilize that to get approved for a $40,000 business line of credit. This is how we can leverage our job creatively to go and get capital. And that's just one way. I'm going to break it down even further as we go along. And I invested in myself. With that line of credit, I end up paying $5,000 for my very first mentorship. My very first mentorship, and I did it scared, y'all. I didn't know how it was going to work out. And I remember I told my dad I was paying $5,000 for mentorship. He said, oh, no, you better give me that money. Oh, hell no. But I said, Dad, I love you. But respectfully, you are not qualified to teach me how to go and make 7 or 8 figures because you never did it. You qualified to teach me other things, but unfortunately, you are not qualified to teach me that because you never did it. I'm sorry, I love you, but respectfully, I got to do something different. Do y'all understand me? A lot of y'all listening to people telling you what to do, what not to do, but they never been there. So I had to invest to learn from somebody else that did it. And my mentor said this. He said, please do not lean on your own understanding, because if you knew what to do already, you would already be doing it. Lean on my understanding, borrow my belief, because I've done it. So when I tell you to do something, you do it with speed. Somebody type speed in the chat. Somebody type speed in the chat. So he told me, look, send out letters and cold call thousands of people every single day and see if they're interested in selling their property. It didn't make sense to me. I scratched my eye. I said, what? Yo, coach, you telling me to call thousands of people and just randomly figure out if they're going to sell? It don't make sense. But if I knew what to do already, I would have already been doing it. So I just did it. I didn't ask no more questions. Let me do it. And when I did the work, I ended up coming across a family that was going through a pre-foreclosure. Those of you that don't know what a pre-foreclosure is when somebody buys a property, they fall behind on their mortgage, and now the bank is going to foreclose, take that property away. I was able to sit down with the seller and the bank and negotiate what is called a short sale, where I was able to buy that property for a discounted price. It was a 2-family brownstone in Brooklyn. So those of you that from New York City, if you in LA, if you in Boston, you in any of these areas that have brownstones that's expensive, you know what I'm talking about. I got it under contract for $590,000. I need y'all to stick with me, y'all. Just stick with me, because I'm like, this story is gonna make everything connect when I give you the game shortly. But I need you to have the mindset, understand what it really takes, the action, the discipline, the will behind the actual strategy. I got it under contract for $590,000. I applied for a mortgage. They denied me because I was only making $55,000. But I didn't quit. I had to go back to my mentor, and he said, look, go to meetups, networking events, go on Eventbrite, and find different people that's looking to invest in deals and see if they're willing to partner with you. I scratched my head. This don't make sense. Like, why would I just randomly go out to different events and just see if somebody gonna give me 500, 600,000? It didn't make sense to me. But again, I couldn't lean on my own understanding, because if I already knew what to do, I would have already done it. So I went to over 50 real estate meetups, bringing my business cards. I'm dressed up in a suit, looking to find somebody to be able to work with me. And this is how God works. He's so powerful, because I end up coming across a lady who was old enough to be my grandmother. She was like 30 years in the business. She said, I see something in you. I love your drive. I love your passion. I love your heart. You remind me of my son. I want to give you what is called a hand up. Not a handout. Handouts is free. We don't do handouts. We talking about a hand up. She said, I know an investor. I worked with him for 20 years. I'm going to make a phone call and put you in the room with him. That's all I could do. I can't do nothing else. I can't convince him. All I could do is put you in the room. So I had to be prepared for the moment. I had to do the research and make sure that I put together the right position to be able to take advantage of this opportunity. Somebody type preparation in the chat. See, a lot of times we get opportunities, but because we are not prepared, we miss them. It's important for us to prepare for these opportunities. I showed him the deal, walked through the numbers. He ended up putting the entire $590,000 up for me. I put no money out of my pocket. Somebody type no money in the chat. No money out of my pocket. He just wanted 50% of the deal. So when I sold it, we split the profits 50-50. That same deal, we put it on the market, sold it for $1.2 million. I made 6 figures in real estate my very first deal. Somebody type 6 figures in the chat. Just imagine what it felt like for me being 24, 25 years old, walking away with $157,000. And you see the receipts right here. I'm showing you. This ain't no cap in my rap. This is what I walked away with after I split my profits. I paid my commissions, all of the liens that was associated with the property. One deal I made what it would have took me 4 to 5 years to make at my day job. Type me in the chat if you want to make 6 figures one deal and more than what it would take you to make it your day job in 4 to 5 years. Just let me know. This is what I did. But see, the thing is, it's all about being able to double down and reinvest. I could have took the money and went to the club, and I could have went out to eat and start splurging, but I had mentorship and guidance. My mentor said it's time to invest more. Now it's time for you to invest more. So that's what I did. I got more mentorship, more training, more resources. I doubled down on myself even further, and I bought more assets. And as you can see, these are a lot of just checks that I've been able to make money like time and time again, because I got a predictable system. See, what I'm going to break down to you on this workshop is a system. It ain't nothing that is super special. It's a system. If you follow it, you will get predictable outcomes. Time and time again, multiple checks, multiple six-figure checks. And I was able to build this empire. Now, when we travel, look, I retired my wife. I fired my boss. I've been interviewed on national television, been awarded twice for making seven figures in two businesses in 30 days. I was able to buy my dream car, $300,000 Lamborghini, no money out of my pocket. My self-storage businesses pay for it. I'm only sharing this because I want you to see yourself in me and know if he could do it, I can do it. Because I come from poverty, welfare, food stamps, free lunch, not having any information, know nothing about real estate, nothing about self-storage, nothing about credit. And I was able to build this empire. Y'all see the receipts right here. I want you to know that your current situation is not your final destination. Somebody type that in the chat. My current situation is not my final destination. And I'm about to give you life-changing game that is going to change everything about your current circumstances, but you have to be willing to actually accept the information and then move fast enough to get the result. And stay in that process fast enough and long enough to outlast that learning curve. But I did a survey, right? I did a survey, and it was one main thing that most entrepreneurs struggle with, and most people struggle with, that's been holding them back from getting to the next level. Matter of fact, let me know in the chat, what's the one main thing that's been holding you back from being able to get to the next level and quit that job and make 10,000 a month, or build that business? What's the one main thing that you're like, yo, Mogul, if I can unlock this, then I'll be good? Jeremy said procrastination. That's true. That is true. Monica said, Lamar said fear. Rod said taking a chance. These are all true. That is true. Kevin said capital. There we go. So all of those things can hold you back. But the most popular response that I got was the money, the capital, the access. And what I want to show you today is how to get access to that type of capital, no matter what your circumstances are. Good credit, bad credit. It may take you some time. It's not going to happen overnight, but it will happen if we work the process. So put a 1 in the chat if you got a 700 credit or above. Put a 2 in the chat if you got a 640 or below. I want to talk to two types of people. 1 if you got a 700 or above. 2 if you got a 640 or below. All right, cool. So this is what I'm gonna do. The twos that got bad credit or not the great credit, I'm gonna do a few things for you. Number one, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to get free credit repair. At the very end, I'm gonna literally give you an opportunity to get free credit repair. You don't gotta pay me or anybody thousands of dollars. I'm gonna literally give you access to a software you can clean your credit completely free. So I don't want to hear no excuses. But while you're working on your credit, the second thing that I'm going to do is show you how you can go and utilize what we call our backdoor funding method to still go get access to that type of money, but creatively. All right. Those of you that put a 1 in the chat where you have good credit, I'm going to show you how you can literally walk in the bank and go get access to $250,000 in 30 days utilizing our credit card stacking sequence, which is an entry-level way to go get access to funding. And once we get the money, because I'm going to get that out the way. Everybody say money is their problem. Let's get that out the way, and then we're going to talk about how to invest this money to get some capital. All right? So those of you that put a 2 in the chat that don't have the best credit, have you ever heard of what is called subprime lenders? Have you ever heard of what is called subprime lenders? Yes or no? Okay. All right. So that means I'm about to give y'all some game. That makes me excited because that means I'm about to give y'all some game. Right? Y'all said y'all don't know. So let me break this down for y'all. So let's go on Google and let's look at the definition. All right. So those of you that don't know, we could go on Google and type in what are subprime lenders. There we go. So it says subprime lenders are credit providers that specialize in making loans to borrowers with lower subprime credit ratings. All right. Keep going down. A subprime lender is a credit provider that specializes in borrowers with low or subprime credit ratings, right? So long story short, subprime lenders are not your Chase banks, not your Wells Fargos, not your M&T banks. These are not traditional national banks. These are your private institutions, private companies. Their business model is to lend out to people that don't have the best credit. but they charge you higher interest, and that's their business model. But I'm gonna show you how to get a higher return than what it costs you to even get the money. So I'm gonna give y'all a few subprime lenders. In our mentorship, we have over 50 subprime lenders, but I want to make it very simple today and give y'all some subprime. I'm gonna give y'all 5. Number 1, we got net credit. Need y'all to write that down, take a screenshot, whatever you need to do. You got netcredit.com. Mogul, what's so special about net credit? They give you up to $10,000 same day funding, and you could do what is called a soft pull pre-approval. So you could peek into the window and see if you get a pre-approval with no impact to your credit. So what we like to teach you is to go in a sequence with all of these subprime lenders and do a bunch of pre-approvals and see which one approve you or not to try to peek in before you kind of make that next step. So you got net credit. We have op loans. That's another one. Same day funding. They'll give you up to $10,000. You can do a soft pull pre-approval to peek in the window, see if you get approved. Right? You got FIG loans, which is another one. You also have Upstart, which is another one. This is all same day funding, next day funding, won't impact your credit. You also have One Main Financial. And these are just 5. I want to make it simple. I don't want to overwhelm anybody, right? So net credit, op loans, FIG loans, Upstart, One Main. We got that? Put got it in the chat if we got it. Put got it in the chat if we got it. All right? Y'all with me? Here go the game now. Here go the game. Here go the game. Here go the game. All right, here go the game. I hope y'all ready, right? So look, the game is this. We want to apply strategically with a specific sequence. And when we apply with each of those subprime lenders, let's just say they give us $10,000 each. How much is that? If I go for 5 subprime lenders, boom, 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 and they all give me $10,000 each, how much is that? Let me know in the chat. Thank you, Rod, 50,000. Thank you, Amaria, 50,000. Thank you, Monica, 50,000. So now I got 50,000. Yeah, they're going to charge me 18%, 20, 22%, but this is the strategy. I need y'all to pick this up, right? Let me lean in because I don't want everybody to hear this. All right, look. See, when you apply with the subprime lenders and you apply all within the same day, and if they approve you, the money will be ACH deposited in your account within 48 hours. You will have the money cold cash, personal loan in your account in 48 hours. However, the loans doesn't show up on your credit report till 30 days later. Y'all got that? Y'all following me, all right? The loan doesn't show up when your credit reports are 30 days later. So now you got about 3 to 4 weeks to make some moves. This is where the strategy coming at. All right? Stick with me. Y'all following me? Type follow in the chat. Y'all following me? It's about to heat up. So now I got $50,000. I got about 3 to 4 weeks before I hit my credit. What I'm going to do with that money now is go to Bank of America, and I'm going to knock on Bank of America door and say, hey, Bank of America, I know I don't have the best credit right now, but I would love to build a relationship with you and build credibility. I would like to request what is called a secured business line of credit, which means I'm going to put up $50,000 as collateral. You're going to hold it, but then issue me a secured business line of credit. What I'm doing is building a relationship with you. Well, the reason why I want a line of credit is because a line of credit acts as cash. So I can literally withdraw the money off my line of credit into my bank account as cash. Once I pull that cash out, I'm now going to go to KeyBank and do the exact same thing and say, hey, KeyBank, I don't have the best credit, but I would love to build a relationship with you. Here go $50,000. They're going to hold it as collateral, but issue you a secured business line of credit. Because it's a line of credit, you will be able to log into your online banking and literally transfer the money from the line of credit into your bank account, pull that money out. Let's say you keep going. I go to PNC Bank. I do the exact same thing. Hey, PNC, with the same 50,000, here go this collateral. They're going to hold it, but then issue you a secured business line of credit. Are y'all following me? It's a line of credit. It acts as cash. So I'm going to withdraw that money off the line of credit, hold it as cash, and I keep going. Let's say I go to M&T Bank and give them 50,000. They hold it as collateral, issue me a secure business line of credit. I pull that money off. I go to Truist Bank, give them 50,000. They hold it as collateral, but issue me a secure business line of credit. I'm moving the money around. I'm utilizing the strategy, moving the same money around that wasn't my money to begin with. Oh man, I don't know. I think y'all sleep. I think y'all sleep. Y'all sleep or what? Y'all still with me? Y'all sleep or y'all still with me? Y'all sleep or y'all still with me? All right, let's stop there. Let's stop there. So what I'm gonna do now, if the last bank is Truist, when I pull that 50,000 out, I'm gonna go pay off Bank of America. Hey, Bank of America, it was great doing business. You lent me some money, I utilized it. Here it go back. What happens when I pay Bank of America off? What happens when I pay Bank of America off? Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. I built a relationship with them now. There we go. So now they're going to turn my secured to unsecured, which means because I built that credibility, they now release my original 50,000 as collateral. I get it back, but they now give me unsecured money. So now I got my collateral back, my 50,000, but I still got access to this unsecured money. I go to the next bank, Key Bank, pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral. I go to PNC Bank. I pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral. I go to M&T, pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral. I go to Truist Bank. I pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral. I'm turning secured money to unsecured money by moving the same money around. But what did I just do? How much money did I just create? How much capital I just create with bad credit to begin with? Let me know if y'all follow me. Amaria said, whoa. Amaria said, whoa. How much did I just create in capital? Let me know. Let me know. How much? Did y'all do the math? I just created $250,000 in business lines of credit with bad credit to begin with. This is just going to take me some time. This is going to take you a couple months, but you got to be able to have the right strategy. Ask me how you know, Mogul. How you know? I told you, I'm telling you from real life. This is not theory because I remember when I invested in different projects. Those of you that's in real estate, you know, you invest in a project and then you put money up, down payment, construction, and then you got permits that's waiting to be cleared. The contractor is playing with your money. You waiting for it to sell, but you sky high utilization, waiting to get your money back, and you got to figure out what to do in that process. Some of you have businesses where you pay for inventory, your credit utilization is sky high, you waiting for it to sell. What do you do in that process? You got to get creative. So because I was creative, I found a blueprint to get me back in position. See, this is something just to get you back. It's not a permanent thing, but we got to have strategies just to get back. Type me in the chat if you in a space right now where you got to get back because you learned a few things and you know you're going to do it better. You in a different mentorship with different strategies, you know you're gonna make a different play. So now I was able to package this up and then give it to my mentees to get out of their situation. But this is just a strategy to get back. We still want to go get the money. But we don't have a money problem now, y'all. Let me know. We don't even have a strategy problem because I gave it to you. The only problem that we may have right now is still a procrastination problem. We may have a belief problem. We may have a confidence problem, but we won't have a strategy problem or a money problem after you're done with us. Y'all following me? So now I want to talk to my twos. I mean, my ones. I want to talk to my ones. Can I talk to my ones? The people that actually have that have some good credit. Can I talk to y'all? Yeah, I could talk to y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me talk to y'all. Uh, team, what's going on? Um, what's going on? There we go. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, there we go. Team, can y'all? There we go. All right, perfect. Perfect. All right, cool. Let's get right into it. Can y'all see my screen? Put a one in the chat. Y'all can see my screen. Put a one in the chat. Y'all can see my screen. All right, cool. Y'all can see my screen. All right, perfect. Let me break this down for y'all. All right. So what I want to break down to y'all is what we call the credit card stacking method. Put a one in the chat if you ever heard of credit card stacking. Put a two in the chat if you never heard of it. One if you know about it. Two if you never heard of it. All right, cool. So we got some ones and we got twos. We got a good mixture of people. Good mixture. So credit card stacking is when you apply for a sequence of credit card that has 0% interest with a specific strategy. So what we like to do is break it down based upon credit bureau. So there's three credit reporting agencies. You have Experian, you have Equifax, and then you have TransUnion, right? These are the three credit reporting agencies. We build out our sequence based upon the credit reporting agency that the banks pull. So it's important for you to have this inside information, which is why in our mentorship, we give you the secret lenders list and certain strategies on how to get the bankers to tell you which credit reporting agency they pull. But in this case, I want to make it simple, right? We understand that Chase pulls Experian for the most part. It varies based upon your state, but typically Chase pulls Experian. This is where the stacking method goes. Well, Chase will give you up to $150,000 with two credit cards, one pull. So they'll give you two credit cards, one pull, up to $150,000. We know that American Express also pulls Experian. They'll give you four credit cards, $100,000, one pull. One pull. So the strategy is I'm going to stack up the cards and get multiple of them with the same pull. I also know that PNC Bank is another one that'll give you two products, one pull up to $50,000. Yeah. And we keep going. We stack the cards up. So in this case, I'm able to get six products up to what's this? 100, 250, $300,000. Right? I'm able to go get up to $300,000 with only three pulls with six products, and I keep stacking. So now I go to the next credit reporting agency. And now I understand that KeyBank, they pull Equifax. Well, KeyBank will give you two products up to $100,000, one pull. We understand that PenFed is another one that'll give you two products up to $100,000. This is up to. It doesn't mean you're going to get the full amount. But even if you got 20% of that, 30% of that, this is still capital that you have access to. I understand that Regions Bank is another one that they'll give you two products up to $50,000. So now I put myself in a position to go get $250,000, six products, three pulls. I am stacking up my cards. And I keep going. I go to the next agency, Navy Federal Credit Union. I go with them up to $100,000, two products. I know that Barclay Bank is another one. They'll give you two products up to $50,000. Bank of America, they'll also give you the two cards, the cash rewards and the travel up to $50,000. So I'm literally in position to go get another 200,000, right? Another 200,000 with three pulls. Does this make sense? This is how we do it. So all together, just to make this clear, we got 200 here, 250, 300. Can somebody add that up? Somebody add that up. That's about what, $750,000 in up access with just going to non-banks, and stacking up the products. And the cool thing about this is all 0% interest, typically anywhere from 6 to 24 months, depending on which card. So you can have 0% interest, which is damn near free money for almost 2 years if you have good credit. But you need to have good credit. That's the most important piece. So we stack up the cards. All right. So once we stack up the cards and we got this capital, this is where we take it now. It was time to invest. Somebody type invest in the chat. Somebody type invest in the chat. And we want to make sure that we invest strategically. See, a lot of people, they'll go out there and start a new business, right? They'll go start something from scratch. and you have another alternative to go buy an existing business. When you go and start a new business, the problem is you're struggling with cash flow because of the new business, right? You're struggling with your systems, right? You're struggling with marketing. Put me in the chat if you started a new business. You probably was doing Turo. You was doing Amazon drop shipping. You was doing all these different side hustle that was trendy, and it didn't work out for you because you didn't have the right fulfillment. The reason why you didn't have the right fulfillment is because you couldn't afford payroll to keep a strong team. Right? Like these are the things that most people don't even talk about because 90% of businesses fail within the first 10 years. This is very hard to do. Now it's possible, but it takes time to go through this learning curve. And a lot of people don't have time to go through that learning curve. So if you're anything like me and you want to get rich now and you don't have time to go through that learning curve, instead what you want to do is go buy an already existing business that already has cash flow of $10,000 a month or more. You want to buy a business that is already 10 years old or more, right? You want to make sure you buy a business that already have systems in place, that already have loyal customers. Mogul, whoa, where do I find these businesses? Why would somebody sell me a business and is making money? Put me in the chat if you ever asked that question. Why would somebody sell me their self-storage and is making 10, 20, $30,000 a month? That's because of this wealth transfer that is happening right before our eyes, y'all. See, y'all, a lot of us are hung up on this whole the Trump's tariffs, which is a big deal. This is the time we need to get rich because a lot of business owners are struggling due to Trump's tariffs. The cost of goods has went up. The cost of doing businesses went up. They are tired. They are ready to retire, and they're looking to sell their businesses to people like you. It's called baby boomers. And guess what? 10,000 baby boomers are retiring every single day. And they are looking to sell their businesses. And we don't want to buy just any business. We want to buy a business that is recession proof. We want to buy a business that is sustainable, right? We want to buy a business that is predictable and profitable. That's what we want to do. I need somebody to type profits in the chat. We want profits day one. We want profits day one. So what we want to do, for example, I like to buy self-storage. So I'll buy a self-storage business and I'll give y'all a real example. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all right now. Actually, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. I don't know if I can show y'all something. Let me see if I can show y'all this. Because where this is at? Let me show y'all this. Hold on. I'm about to give y'all some game, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some game. Hope y'all ready. Hope y'all ready. Oh man, it's not showing. It's not showing. There's that. All right, as it's pulling up, I'll get to that, y'all. Don't worry. That'll pull up, and I'll get to that. But long story short, right? Right now, we're buying a self-storage business, right? Self-storage business is about 112 units, and this is $450,000. Well, there's a loan called the SBA 7A loan. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever heard of 7A loan. Put a 2 in the chat if you never heard of it. Well, with the 7A loan, they will give you the money to buy this business with only 10% down. With only 10% down. Now, with this business, it's $450,000 purchase price with $100,000 that we're gonna do in value add. So the total cost will be $550,000. Right? Total cost gonna be $550,000. Well, we only got to come to the table with 10% down. Let me know in the chat. What's 10% down on 550? What's 10% down on 550? Let me know in the chat. Hope y'all got y'all mathematician hats on. Thank you, Rod. That's $55,000. Where do you think we get this 55,000 from? Let me know in the chat. Where do you think we get this 55,000 from? Where do you think we get it from? The business credit cards. So we now go back up to I showed you. We go and get these credit cards and we liquidate the credit cards, and we show you that in our mentorship, and we go and we buy businesses with business credit cards, no money out of our pocket. And guess what? The cash flow that we make day one pays off these credit cards. On day one, we pay off these credit cards, y'all. So let me actually show you the one of the deals that we this exact deal that we have right at this moment. Where's my Zoom at? Where's my Zoom at? Did they take me off? Where's that? Zoom took me off for whatever reason. All right, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all over here. Don't worry. I'm gonna show y'all over here. Let me show you over here. I don't even know what I was doing there. Yeah. All right, I'll get to that. Don't worry about that, yeah. Don't worry about that. I'll get to it. So check this out. Let me show y'all here. All right. Because like I want to make sure we see this and we understand it. All right. So this right here is what we call a pro forma. Right. And this is the facility right here. All right. So this is what I want y'all to understand. If we look here, purchase price $450,000. Right. Y'all see that? The total budget, we're gonna be all in 557,000. But look at it, when it's all said and done and we increase the value on this, it's gonna be $1 million facility. So we're literally doubling the value. Doubling the value, y'all. Doubling it. And this facility right here is gonna be bringing in easily about $78,000 a year passively. Somebody type passive profits. Somebody type passive profits. I want to make this very clear for y'all because a lot of times we think that this is not real. Can I show y'all something? Type show me in the chat if I can show y'all something. Type show me in the chat if I can show y'all something. Let me show y'all something real quick. All right, real quick. And this is how we operated, y'all. Cool. Let me show y'all something real quick. Here we go. All right, perfect. All right, they said show me. All right, they said show me. All right, I said I'm gonna show y'all that. I'll show y'all that. Here we go. I will show y'all that. Where's that? Is it coming up? Is it coming up? All right, almost. All right, there we go, y'all. So check this out. So this is actually one of the facilities that we purchased like about a year ago, about a year ago, or a year and a half ago, I would say. 3 facilities, right? And this is the site. And look, I'll show you. This is the management software. You look at the name. I couldn't make this up. This is the software that we use to manage our facilities. So a lot of time people be playing these games. We don't play those games. You can see it right here, right? So let me go back to our website. When we go here on this site, I pulled the rent roll to show you when we first bought it, what it was making day one. And it's making a lot more than that. But I want to show you. Somebody put that number in the chat. How much do y'all see highlighted at the bottom? Somebody put that number in the chat. How much do y'all see highlighted at the bottom? Put that number in the chat. Let me know. Put that number in the chat. What do y'all see? I know I can't zoom on it really too much, but how much do y'all see? Down here in the bottom. Right here. $32,000. $32,000. So literally, day one, when we bought the facility, it was already bringing in $32,000. That is why we want to buy an already existing business so that we don't got to wait for our profits. We buy cash flow. Somebody type buy cash flow. Like, think about it. Like, How amazing is it for you to be able to go, here go 50,000, but give me back 30,000 every month? Put me in the chat if you a sign up for that. Put me in the chat. Matter of fact, if you go and get other people's money and be able to say, hi, give me back $10,000 a month. You're buying money. You're buying money. Does this make sense? Let me know if this makes sense. Let me know if this makes sense. So everybody that want to tap in when we comment the word legacy, and you'll be able to get with me, right? That's on Instagram. All right? Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know. Let me know. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. So look, do you want to, like, just let me know. Do you feel that you can execute on exactly what I just shared? Yes or no? Do you feel like you can execute on going getting access to capital fast in 90 days, buying a business that's already bringing you cash flow and build that net worth and do it all over again and all over again and all over again? And I couldn't even get into being able to create multiple streams of income out of this. But if you feel like, Mogul, I need more, I need you to type more in the chat. Like, Mogul, this hour was valuable. You gave me some crazy game, but I need more. I need you to go more in detail with how we break down the funding sequence. I need you to go more in detail to show me this backdoor method. I need you to go in detail on how we find these businesses, how we negotiate these deals, how to restructure it. I need you to type more in the chat if you need more. I need you to type more in the chat if you need more. Let me know. Let me know. Type more in the chat. You need more, because I want to know, do I have your permission to share with you an opportunity where you can learn more directly from me and my team on how to go get funding and buy already existing profitable businesses? Do I have your permission to share an opportunity that you will not miss, you will take advantage of right now to be able to execute on the information I just shared with you? Just let me know, yes or no. Because I won't share it unless I get your permission. The only way I'll share it is if I get your permission. If I don't get your permission, I'm not sharing it. All right, they say yes. They say yes. All right. Amaria said yes. Joseph said yes. Nicole said yes. Lewis said yes. So what I want to do, I want to share with you a amazing opportunity to be able to take advantage of something that I put together, which is called my Business Acquisition Accelerator Bundle. And I put together two courses in one, my business funding course and my business acquisition course for only $497, y'all. Somebody type only $497. Let me know in the chat. Somebody type only $497. This is not any course. I'm literally giving you my business funding course with the secret lenders list. I'm giving you the subprime lenders. I'm showing you how to stack the cards. I'm showing you how to go get business credit. I'm literally breaking down everything you need. Plus, I'm giving you my business acquisition course where you learn how to get started and find businesses and be able to acquire them together, lifetime access. You literally could take this material, study it, and execute on it. Only $497. Type drop the link in the chat if you're ready for me to drop the link. Type drop the link in the chat if you're ready for me to drop the link, y'all. It's only $497. And if you're not ready for me to drop the link, I don't say it because I won't drop it. Because I'm literally giving away something super valuable, y'all. And for those of you that's ready for me to drop the link, get your card ready. Whoever got to Zelle you, right? Whoever owe you some money, get whatever you need to get. Because I'm going to make this even better. I'm going to give you some valuable bonuses. So for the first 10 people, when I drop this link, for the first 10 people that lock in their spot and take advantage of this business acquisition accelerator bundle, I'm going to give you an 18-minute video where I go in full detail into the backdoor method, showing you exactly how it works, how to cover the minimum payments. I'm going very, very detail oriented, more than I just did. I'm going to give you that as a bonus. Not only that, I'm going to give you the list of subprime lenders to go with it, and I'm going to give you my 24 to 72 hour inquiry and collection removal hack so you could know how to remove the inquiries in 24, 72 hours and go back and go get more funding. I want to make this a no-brainer. I want to give you everything you need to go and execute. So if you're ready for this, drop the link in the chat if you're ready for this. Yeah, they said drop it. They said drop the link. Uh-huh. Yeah, I see Antoine said drop it. Emmanuel said drop it. Amaria, let's get it. I'm also going to give you 7 days access to the Mogul Deal Evaluator, which is the software that we use to find apartments, self-storage businesses, and evaluate them in 60 seconds so we know if it's a good deal or bad deal. All right. Not only that, I'm going to give you a free admission ticket to our next 3-day Family Legacy Bootcamp. It's a virtual bootcamp. It's typically $9.97. I'm going to give you a free ticket where we break down family wealth, estate planning, insurance, asset protection. We break down all the high-level strategies around when you buy these businesses, how do you protect them? How do you make sure that your family is set for wealth for generations? I'm throwing in a ticket to this, which is insane. I'm going to give you the 5-day challenge replay to a conference that we did, me, Smitty, and Boom, along with Nehemiah Davis, Wallow 267, Pinky Cole, Wall Street Trapper. I'm giving you this as a bonus for the first 10 people when I drop this link. For the first 10 people, so I hope you got your card in your head. I hope you got your card in your head, all right? Y'all ready for me to drop the link? Y'all ready for me to drop the link? First 10 people? Because I don't want to hear no issues. All right, y'all. All right, team. The last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to give y'all 30 days access to our Mogul Elite Club community, where we have classes 5 days a week live, where you want actual coaching, you want to ask questions, you want to be in the community. I'm going to give y'all 30 days access to this for the first 10 people, y'all. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the link, drop the link, drop the link, drop the link. Let's go. Let's go. And look, this is only for the first 10 people to get these bonuses that I'm giving you right now. So once you lock in your spot, I want you to type I'm in the chat. Type I'm in the chat once you lock in your spot so I can shout you out and show you some love, y'all. And for those of you that's probably on the fence right now and you probably thinking, oh, is this for me, Mogul? Is this for me? Well, how would you know it's for you if you never tried it? A lot of times we block our blessings because we question things. We think it's a scam. Well, scam stands for still confused about money. Oh, Mogul, how fast can I make my investment back? How fast can I be profitable? Look, I want to show y'all. I want to literally break it down hold on, let me just show y'all this. Because a lot of times we think this is a game. We think this is a game. For the people that's knocking in, type I'm in the chat, and I'm gonna shout y'all out. But look, this is the community. And matter of fact, I'm not even gonna do 30 days. For the first 10 people, I'm gonna give y'all a full year. First 10 people, I'm gonna give y'all a full year inside of the Mogul Elite Club community. And in this community, we have so many resources, right? You want to learn how to go out there and set up your LLC the right way? We got you. Everything is in here. You want to learn how to go out there and build your credit, clean your credit, go make money with digital products, get started in self-storage, we got you. Everything is here. You want to learn how to go get grant money, we got you. You want to learn how to pay off debts, we got you. And you go down here to Mogul Hacks. We give you the step-by-step plays, the sequences that I just talked about. Here go a full sequence. I only gave y'all 3 or 4 each bureau. This is 12. You want to learn how to remove your inquiries? We giving you the whole plate. Everything is in here. Everything is in here. You want to remove bankruptcies? We got it in here. You want to go and get funding? We give you the step-by-step play on how to do it. So you have all of these trainings in here at your own leisure, and you also have classes. So this is the calendar that shows the classes. We got credit repair classes. We got financial literacy classes, right? We have underwriting classes. And it's live classes with our coaches. Oh man, do y'all understand? And guess what? For those of you that join right now, you'll be able to go and get access to a no credit check line of credit and get up to $2,500 tonight. So you are literally in position to go make that money back times 3. Look at this. It's never too late when you really want it. It didn't work out for you when you came back. Look at this person. $1,200 or $1,100. No credit check. No credit check, y'all. Jermaine got $1,300. Deanna got $2,500. Yeah. Sierra got $2,500. Maurice, $2,500. Gerald, $2,500. So when you join right now, you can literally get your money back right now. Right now. Anyway, let me just break down some. Let me give y'all some wins. Let me give y'all some wins. Let me give y'all some wins. Oh man, I was approved for $100,000 auto loan, $21,000 personal loan. Oh man, look at the light. Oh, shout out to T. Rogers. Over 350,000 approved in under 6 months. Oh my goodness. OMG. OMG. Like, and this is 10 hours ago. 10 hours ago, right? Yeah, I couldn't make this up. 50,000 on the live stream play. Let me show you. Put me in the chat if you would love to be able to spend 497, get inside of the community, and be able to go get 350,000 in less than 6 months. Let me know. I know I would. I know I would. Oh man, let's keep rolling. I'm gonna show you some other stuff. Can I show you some other stuff? Another one. We talk about Chase credit cards, right? Look at this. A $75,000 credit card. Look at this. A $75,000 credit card. Chase approval. So big limits. No small limits. No small limits. This is what goes on in this community, y'all. All right? $80,000 funded. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let's see some more. Y'all want to see some more? Because sometimes, again, seeing is believing. We want to talk about, all right, credit cleaning. Look at this. This is monumental. I have diligently sought the knowledge, and now I'm applying the knowledge, and look, credit is increasing. So if you're looking to clean your credit, get access to funding, build your credit, learn how to get started underwriting deals, this is the place that you need to be. Only $497. You're going to get this access plus all the bonuses for the first 10 people. All right? Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Like I said, type I'm in the chat if you are in. Let's keep it going. Just love this group. Delete. delete, 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 delete. Delete, delete, delete. This is just this is what we do. All right. So I could go on and on and on and on about this community, but it's really a no-brainer. It's really a no-brainer at all. We know what we need to do. We know exactly what we need to do. All right. So we got so much value in here. Let me show y'all a little bit more. Some of y'all that think is a game, right? We talk about buying businesses. Look at Cookie Robinson. She bought a mini mailbox business, pack and ship business, with only $5,000 out of her pocket. These are the real results, real people. We got Royalty. She bought a restaurant and lounge with no money out of her pocket. This was her grand opening. So we have so much success, but it starts in this community. It starts in this community, y'all. But again, we have to make the decision. So my bad. I went on a rant. I'm sorry. I went on a rant. My bad. Let's bring it back, y'all. Let's bring it back. All right. If you locked in your spot, type I'm in the chat so I can shout you out. And when you type I'm in, strive to type everyone so we all could see it. Strive to type everyone so we can all see it. All right. Nicole said she's in. Congratulations to Nicole. Who else? All right, here we go. Jeremy said he's in. Congratulations to you, bro. iPhone, I don't know your name. Congratulations to you, bro. Lewis, congratulations. Congratulations to you. Ladarius, congratulations to you. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I want to congratulate you because I hope you understand the life-changing decision that you are making right now. And I know there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. We suffering from like trauma, right? Put me in the chat if you invested in a course or a program, a community, and it didn't work out for you. It didn't work out. And you nervous, like, should I invest at this time? I don't know. I get it. That's why I'm over delivering and making sure that it's a no-brainer for you. In here, we literally give you a credit repair business in a box where you can start making money immediately. We also give you an affiliate program where you can actually make money reoccurring immediately. So we designed this program to make you as profitable as fast as possible. As profitable as fast as possible for only $497. But we have to actually take that next step. You got to meet me halfway. And the reason why I didn't work for you typically is because you was doing it the wrong way. Invested in starting trendy businesses. That's the hard way. We got an actual way that is proven, which is to buy businesses that already make money. I don't want to reinvent the wheel. Let me go get the money and buy. And get the money and buy. Get the money and buy. Let me clean my credit. Let me go and build my credit and buy. Somebody type invest in the chat. Somebody type invest in the chat. And I'm gonna be completely transparent, right? We do have a high ticket mastermind where we have in-person masterminds, in-person events, self-storage tours. It's 25,000, yeah. And what I've done today, I'm literally giving a hand up, not a hand out like my mentor showed me. But I'm giving you this because my goal is for you to be able to get to that point where you could be at our in-person events. We could partner on deals. We could go and buy these assets because that's what we do all day long in our mentorship. But it starts with you getting in the community. It starts with you being able to go through the program. It starts with you being able to build the foundation. Go get the credit right. Go get your business set up. Go build the foundation. And I want to help you do that. My team, we want to help you do that. Y'all follow me? So we're about to close this up. So I'm going to close this up because I said 90 minutes. So I want to be very respectful of your time. So in the next 15 minutes, we're going to close up at 10 sharp. So what I want to do is open up for questions. So drop your questions inside of the chat and I'll answer your questions. Drop your questions inside of the chat and I'll answer them. All right, and we're closing up at 10. After 10 o'clock, it is what it is. It's over. You won't be able to get access. And what I'll do is everybody that signs up, I'll give you access to the bonuses for everybody that signs up. Everybody that signs up. All right. Is that fair? Is that fair? For everybody that signs up before I jump off this call at 10 p.m., I'll give you access to the bonuses. Amaria said credit repair. What about credit repair? What about credit repair? What about credit repair? Can you get business funding with no paydex without a PG? I'm not sure how to get loans to fix the credit. Yes, you can get business funding with no PG, but it's going to take some time. That's going to take about 2 years. So if you want to do it fast, you're going to have to PG. We do have M2. We have consumer law. We use different programs, to be able to clean our credit. We got multiple. Look, I just got home after doing 13 years. Somebody did something with my credit. What can I do? You go out and you get it cleaned up. Like I got a mentee that did 22 years in jail, came home, built his credit up, got 200,000 in funding. He buying properties all over St. Louis. All over St. Louis. And yes, team, can you drop the free credit repair link for everybody as we close? Can you drop the free credit repair link for everybody as we close? Let's drop the free credit repair link. So we got 10 more minutes and I'm closing up shop. And if after we close up shop, you will not have all of these bonuses with this opportunity. I just want to make it very, very clear. So lock in your spot now. Shout out to you, iPhone. Shout out to you. I don't know your name, but drop it. It don't matter. Background don't matter. Like I don't care if you dropped out of school, went to jail, went to college, corporate career. Anybody can do this. Anybody. Anybody can do this. And can we also drop the business credit checklist? So those of you that want to get your business set up with funding, I'm gonna give you a link as well for free to go follow it to set your business up. I'm gonna give you a link for free to go set your business up. There we go. Thank you, team. Thank you. What other questions we got, y'all? What other questions we got left? So while we gathering those questions, I'll just go back to the community and just show y'all what's going on. What we got going on. So shout out to Devontae, right? Another guy, right? Crushing it. Devontae is crushing it. Let me show you. So Devontae, he actually went and ran the play. Like I'm showing, like he went and got almost $500,000 in funding. Check this out. Check this out. And this is stuff I couldn't even get into tonight. $100,000. How we turn auto loans into cash. Oh man, 48,000. Oh man, 95,000. Can y'all see this? I don't know if y'all can see this or not, man. This is crazy. 90,000. These are the things. 150,000. Come on, like this is what's going on in the community, but you gotta get in the room. A lot of y'all like just probably on the fence. If you on the fence right now, put a 1 in the chat. If you on the fence, put a 1 in the chat. If you on the fence. Let me like this, like crushing it. There we go. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna. All right. What are the leaks? What do you mean leaks? What are the leaks? What do you mean? What is the leaks? What do you mean leaks? All right, I don't know. All right, yeah. So as we keep rolling in here, again, this is a powerful community. You got live classes. You actually have live classes. You got all of the trainings. And as I go in this classroom, I actually set you up with a credit repair business in a box. So those of you that want to make money reoccurring, $5, $10, $15,000 a month, I give you a whole credit repair business AI software that you can utilize to make money every single month. Those of you that's in debt right now, we have a whole debt elimination strategy trading. So again, this is no better place to be. We already got 1,100 members in here right now. So it just goes to show the type of value that we provide for 1,100 people to be in this group, and we're still growing. We're still growing consistently. All right, look, Random Play got 1K. Yeah, Random Play got 1K. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going on, y'all. Let me see if I can show y'all some more stuff. It's just so much stuff that we got going on. Oh yeah, affiliate. Like I said, you could sign up and be an affiliate and start making your money back. I want to know who actually got approved for the $2,500. Those of you that's locking in right now, join the school immediately and go apply for your $2,500. Go apply for your $2,500. Right? So much in here, y'all. So much. Oh man, oh man. Look at this. Ebooks. She's selling her ebook. So we teach you digital products as well. Collection removed in 24 hours. Collection removed in 24 hours. Easy. Easy. 24 hours. Yup. So again, yeah, this is the place to be. I don't really, you know what I mean, we're gonna close this thing up in a couple minutes. 44-point credit score increase. Right? Here we go. Here we go. After 497 tonight, yes, you can join, but you will not get all of these bonuses. That's the thing. These bonuses is only for right now. So once I close up this class in the next couple of minutes, the bonuses will be removed from the opportunity. That's where it go. Like that's pretty much the thing that I'm holding on to. All right. So Jeremy, if you locked in your spot, Jeremy, you should be able to go and get a link that's inside of. Let me show you. Let me show you. Show you. See if I can show you real quick. Is that her business? All right, I gotta find this for you, bro. But yeah, you should be able to get access to what is called Thinkific. That's what you're gonna get access to. It's gonna be a welcome packet. Where's the welcome packet at? I just saw it. I just saw the welcome. Let me see. There you go. Yeah, you're gonna get access to a welcome pack. And once you, there you go. All right, so look, let me show you this, Jeremy. All right, so Jeremy, what's gonna happen is you should get an email from the team, and the email is gonna be a welcome email. In that welcome video, you're gonna get a welcome packet, and you're gonna follow these steps. Once you follow these steps, what's gonna happen is you're going to be able to get a link. You're gonna be able to get a link, and that link is gonna be able to get access to school. All right, so it's gonna be in this welcome packet. And look, somebody dropped the support team email in the chat, team. Can you drop the support team email in the chat? Anybody that's having issues with getting into school, email my support team and they'll get you right if you can't find the link. Email my support team if you can't find the link. Email my support team. Team, can you drop that? There you go. Support at Mailbox Me and the Academy. So Jeremy, send the email there right now so we can get you situated. Send the email there right now. All right, 3 more minutes and we closing up. We got any other questions? Any other questions? We're about to close up. We're about to close up. Any other questions? Yes, all this will be included. All of this is included. When you lock in tonight, all of this will be included. But you have to lock in right now. The link is right there. The link is right there. All right. So with that being said, I want to be a man of my word. I said 90 minutes. I want to give you back your time. I want to thank each and every one of you for locking in your spot. This was an amazing class, but I got so much more to give. I got so much to be able to provide. And I want to really help you get to that next level. We want to help you get to that next level 1,000%. All right. 1,000%. 1,000%. All right, we out of here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I am going to see everyone else inside the school. We're going to see y'all inside the school, and it's going to go down. So we out of here. Let's get up out of here, y'all.
Part of this community within a short period of time. I've learned a lot, networked with good people, Ramel, the brothers, and all of that stuff. Just been here within a month, I was able to acquire $140K on business funding with 0% interest for about 12 months. So I'm humbled to be here, glad to be here. I'm ready to network with everybody.
Biggest win has been me being able to pay off $70,000 in debt and also being able to free up some cash flow to where it's well into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you are thinking about joining the Mailbox Millionaire Academy, I will tell you, do not hesitate. You're wasting time. Do it now. Take control of your life.
I'm an independent owner and self-storage facility operator myself and member of the Mailbox Millionaire Academy. The experience has been overwhelming. It's been great. They've assisted me here with not just building my credit, but advancing my credit because I was already in place on my credit, but they've opened so many more doors for me, so many more opportunities, many more bank options that I didn't know about, lines of credit.
Here I am. I'll be closing in December with
Oh,
rebranding the stores.
oh
So
my
I
goodness.
thank you. I thank you. It was worth the money. It's worth the time. Sometimes I didn't have the time. I wasn't able to log in, but I did go back and I listened. I read the messages. Thank you so much.
Y'all see that? Do y'all know what that is? That is my certificate of ownership. What do I own? I am a co-owner, a partner in said storage facility.
I am beyond grateful to have such an opportunity to partner with the three Mogul brothers. It has been an honor to be a mentee in the Mailbox Millionaire Academy and now to be able to become part owner and not only one, but 3 self-storage facilities is absolutely amazing.
I have to say thank you to all of my Mailbox Millionaires, my family, my mentors, Ramel, Crew, Jamel. I love you guys so much. Listen, this is what we doing. Cash flowing businesses. I thank you guys so